Alright, welcome back to another episode of Game Crafters, where today we are going to be working on some more of the map. Because why not? I'm tired, but that's not going to stop me from working on this damned map. So, if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Now, if I remember correctly, this is the path, and this goes upwards, so that should be pretty easy, right? I'm so tired. I'm tired of a lot of things, but I'm mostly just tired in general. I gotta deal with stupid Saturday, of course. But aside from that, well, there's just a lot of frustrations that have been happening today, like this fucking cat who's back in heat yet again for the fourth fucking time does not take a fucking hint. Aside from that, I just finally finished off the last drawing of January, so yeah, I tell you, it's definitely difficult keeping up with a lot of stuff here. And that's really saying something, because this month we've been kind of in a very specific instance of shut up, cat. Shut up. We've been in a very specific instance where we had basically like 2 weeks off. And yet we barely still kept up. Which I guess is kind of good, because that means we're still got the quality over the quantity deal, kind of, to some extent. But my god, is it a huge pain to keep up. You'd think we would be doing well here, but we are still struggling. Although, granted, I am getting a head start on this, and today is Tuesday as I'm recording this, so criteria, hopefully, well, I can't see it because my camera's in the way, by criteria, hopefully we'll be able to get that taken care of and post it on a Thursday. Should be, but who knows what's going to happen. Anyways, we are going to just currently work on what we can with this here. Oh my fucking god, cat, shut the fuck up. It's starting to get on my nerves now. Shut! Freaking Christ. And there she goes, knocking the box down because she just can't control her fucking hormones. You know, you deserve that. You deserve that tenfold. Even though nothing happened except for a box falling down, you still deserved it. Because you won't shut the mother-luffin' fucking up. I am just not in it today. But that's fine, because the loopiness and the chaotic dialogue's usually hilarious, maybe. Possibly. And the cat that won't shut the fuck up when she's in heat. Wish she should be out of heat at this point. Fucking Christ. You just don't take a fucking hint! You need to take a hint. Take a fucking hint. Shut the fuck up. You need to shut the fuck right up. Now. Not yesterday, now. I don't even know what the hell I was doing with this piece. I lost train of thought. I lost all my thought. What even was this again? Right. I forgot where the hell. I'm just all over the place, apparently. That's what we're at right now. We're all over the place. 11. I don't know what number this needs to be. Maybe I'll make it 7. I'll make 5 now. I'll make 3 now. Whoa. That works, I guess. I don't think this needs to be like that. Oh, let me see this. Yeah, because essentially this just kind of matches that, so it probably is just like a nice little plateau. Platoon. Never played the game, but Callie Maria. And the others. I don't remember, I had to look up again, but I know that Callie and Maria are definitely right there. Of course. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. We're going down that route. Although it is strange, a lot of people are making, like, at least on DeviantArt, a whole bunch of OC-based stuff. And you know what I mean. I don't need to go into it. You know what I know and what I don't. You know everything that I don't and do know. But yes, that and more. Where the hell are we? That's where that is. I could probably make this into a sloop. Or a curve. I got a gripe to frickin' grind. I didn't want to explain it on a description of the drawing because I didn't have the time to really just gripe on this. DeviantArt, Photoshop, this motherfucker right over here. Number 7. I don't know why, but for some stupid reason, straight lines cannot stroke. And it's annoying. It's part of the reason why I stopped doing the fine line details on most things. And it seems like it just keeps getting worse and worse as time goes on, which makes no sense. I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's annoying, it's infuriating, it's frustrating. Makes me want to murder. Nah, we would go that far, would we? Yeah, let's go with yeah. Anyways, murder aside, it's annoying. And I can't freaking fathom why the hell the stupid thing just can't work. It's like, the more I use this version, more it tries to break on me. Which doesn't make any sense because there shouldn't even be any updates. It's basically just be its own thing. Logically speaking, we're not connected to any online bit. It's its own thing. So riddle me this. Why in the hell are you broken? It's annoying. Drives me mad. But Psycho Pigman aside, yeah, that's my gripe. There's not much I can really say about that. My gripe was pretty quick, but it's still there, and I don't really use I don't use the feature that much, so it kind of technically doesn't matter. Yeah. Alright, I gotta remember that this is not a, what do you call it? Where is the center again? Remind me. It looks as though the center is right here, so I should probably leave this section open. I'll make this a 1. Then I'll make this like a 3 or something. That seems a bit too small. But also, that's where that is, so maybe I don't need you. You know, I'm gonna just go with I don't need you. Sure, why not? Why in the hell not? Soup. Look down, you fool. I don't know what more to talk about that won't send me in a rage-induced fury. There's a few things I can think of that will send me into a rage-induced fury. And I've already stated it once before in Played Up? Next episode coming up, so if you want to know why I'm in a rage-induced fury or upon certain somethings that occurs in a certain show, you can go watch that one. I'm not delving deep into it. I've already staked my claim. I've already put a hit out. I didn't do the hell was his name again? Christ, it's been so long since I played Warframe. I don't even remember the guy's name who had the Dread, Despair, and other weapon that I can't remember. Hatred? Was that his other weapon? It's been so long and I don't remember. No, I didn't put a hit out via that. I put a Kane or Tenengu hit, which might come sooner than you'd think, because, you know, as soon as this limitation period ends on August. Yeah, August. Block. As soon as this limitation period ends on an August, I'm going to try to figure out a place I could put that in. I'd have one slot open. Man, I really am limited on the amount of fan art drawings I can make, because the only things I can do right now is just My Luna Academia, where Luna just screws around with the timelines of the My Hero Academia universe, and then we've got Luna v Titan, where she screws around with the Attack on Titan universe. Although Attack on Titan ended, and we have basically planned... We basically planned everything out, essentially. What were you again? I'm gonna fix this son of a bitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, good. I don't know what number you should be, but you definitely shouldn't be this. Okay, -8. There. And you are -8, right? That's 7. But yes, you are -8. Good! I want to try to keep these in if I can via this bit here. Not like it matters. Anyways, as I was saying, that show is over. To an extent. I think there's something involved. I think there's something involving Levi after the whole thing that occurred, which it's a depressing ending because, you know. Yeah, spoilers for Attack on Titan, the entirety of the final season, if you haven't watched it, so you've been warned. But they win. Eren dead, obviously, because there's no way he's coming back from a decapitated head. And pretty much nothing else really good happens, freaking. And I'm not saying anybody else dies, because for the most part, outside of Eren, I believe everybody else lived. Even Reina, who's probably sad he didn't get to go out in a heroic death or something. Doesn't even matter heroic, he probably just wants to end it, but now no, he gets to keep living. He gets to keep living. Peaks is still good, which is great. Historia is still good, which, honestly, I'm still disappointed that she doesn't get with Ymir. I feel sorry for her. She can never be with her true love. You know, brown-haired, freckled cutie. That girl. Whoops, that's 811. Whom of which in my, if you don't know already, Luna v Titan, Luna brought back to life, utilizing her abilities to basically just go on ahead and bring someone back to life via simply just using atomic manipulation. So, you know, that's good. At least in some universe, Historia gets her waifu. But not in the original, unfortunately. That's why the original sucks sometimes. Because your favorite character is dead. So now you have to... Wait, let me check something. Did I forget to remove... I don't know if it... I think it doesn't do anything. I think this is fine. Did I? I did remove it. I just wanted to double check real quick. Anyways, your favorite character perishes and you're pissed off. And you're like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm going to make an alternate timeline where I don't die, utilizing my own interdimensional beings capable of moving to those particular points in time. And that's how I have developed my powers of becoming a time-manipulating god, utilizing my own creations to go forth with the manipulation of time itself. Which, honestly, I'd say is better than accepting the things you cannot change, because I don't live by that motto. My motto is keep working hard to change what you want to change. Don't accept life. Fuck life. In the ass. and then call it Sally, and then call it Billy, and then call it Duvaier or some shit. I don't know. I don't know why that name came into my head, but you know what? It came and it went. So Duvaier, go fuck life and call it Duvaier. There you go. Just skip straight to the Duvaier part. Yeah. But yeah, we did our thing there. But the whole point of me going on to this rant here is that, spoilers again, because we're still on the Attack on Titan spoiler bit, is the fact that Levi's now a cripple. And that sucks. He was a badass, and now he's a cripple. Which I guess, technically, he's still a badass, it's just now he can no longer continue being a badass at present. Just now he has to deal with the stupid mistakes that occurred throughout the course of the original Ymir's freaking tantrum against her entire arc of loving this stupid king that shouldn't even have had a chance to live. He should have had his head ripped clean off. Now here I am thinking that the king was the whole reason for Aaron's, so that kind of throws out a certain plan I had with Luna doing badass things, but she could still be badass. There's an even more badass scene in mind that's going to occur that I would like to get to at some point. But yes, I'm not going to accept things that I cannot change because I can change it. I have proven that I can change it. I have been changing it. I have been on a course of changing it. I have the imagination of a freaking 12-year-old. My imagination is still peak. I'll be in my 80s and I'll still be able to think of the most zaniest and craziest scenarios and whatnot. Hell, I'm already creating a new series on my Subscribe Star. It never ends. Creation never leaves you so long as you never allow it to leave. And to be honest with you, there's really no point in life if you don't get to express your own creativity. Well, that's kind of a blanket statement, but for me, creation is key. We clearly, as a species, gravitate towards creation. You got people out there like Taylor Swift making music, Markiplier making movies, Jacksepticeye, yes, making Iris, or whatever, if he's still working on it, and I think he is. I don't know why he wouldn't be. Look, the case in point, we create. We are a species that creates. And you can't just stifle that creativity by accepting things in life that cannot be changed. Even if you're in an instance of poverty and whatnot, don't accept that as fact and gospel. Continue to strive to get out of that. Even if you never make it, then at least you can say you tried. You've never gave up. You kept at it for as long as you could possibly keep at it. And that's worth more than anything. At the very least, you've given some people stuff to look forward to. So at that point, you should still be proud of yourself for the things you've created, no matter what anyone else says. If you like what you created, then that's all that matters. But that's just me. I can't really speak for everybody if that's what they feel. Some people just don't really have that drive, though. I guess that's kind of what ends them up in a job they don't like, accepting it instead of trying to improve it by getting out and continuing to work on their own stuff. Of course, obviously, for stuff like this, it doesn't go without sacrifice. Sleep, my own mental health, but then again, the job kind of takes the cake in that instance sometimes. The point is, creation is what keeps me sane. But people have different minds. I can't exactly try to convince those to follow suit with my way of life. So, yeah, I'll just continue to make my own universes and whatnot. I feel like I've had this conversation multiple times before, but this one with a slightly different flavor. But it kind of is like, it is my truth. It is me as a person. Everybody creates. And it takes someone with spirit to be able to continue to create no matter what. To create through the pain. To create through the tiredness. To keep at it. This is my way of life. And when you think about that more and more, you kind of get the idea on why some people are the way they are when it comes to politics. Because that's just what their brain thinks. It's sad that sometimes people's brains either leans towards hatred or, other stuff that are just annoying. Because I don't know half of what everyone else is doing out there in the world that is that. I really don't know. It's not worth trying to lose my sanity trying to get into that. I'm glad I've scorned that particular stuff out of my lifestyle. Because I don't know shit about it. Nor will I ever. I don't think I could ever get to a point where I could even vaguely understand everything when it comes to politics. And that's fine. Because not everybody needs to get involved in that stuff. I will always express my hatred for it. Because it just seems like everybody and their grandmother wants to make everything political instead of just going by the moral, the moral problems that be. It's annoying because it shouldn't all be that. A lot of people want to interject their own politics into every single facet of life, but it really shouldn't be like that. What we really should be striving for is the betterment of mankind. I mean, for crying out loud, we're all dying out. At the rate that we're going, we're all going to basically die out. And yeah, sure, we might have the thought process of none of it really matters. But if none of it really matters, then, well, I'll just keep on creating. Doesn't matter. I like doing it. And I'll keep doing it for as long as I can. Because, who knows, maybe whatever mysterious afterlife there is that is before us will grant me the ability to basically become a god and create as much as I want. Not until the end of time, but for eternity. Realistically speaking, that's probably not going to be the case, but who knows? Like I said, we don't know much about what occurs outside of our current realm of living. So for now, I guess we'll just continue to make what we can make. And we'll see what happens when the time comes. I hope the time doesn't come so soon. Also, which direction are you? Right, you're going forward. Well, now, hold on. I guess I should figure out where 0, 0 is. That's not 0. Wait, that's where 0, 0 is? Strange. Okay, that's fine. That's kind of where it needs to be anyways. Live in the moment and keep on creating for as long as I can. Booyah. I do need to try to free up some more space in my what do you call it? In my fan art folder. Don't get me wrong, the stuff I have in my fan art folder are pretty good. I like the alterations of the universes and just conjecting my own character into it. I'm sure. What the hell? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. This is a 3. Huh? Impossible. Unbelievable. It's an even, odd. Huh? Well, I did say that there was a chance that could occur, but I didn't think it would occur so soon. But that's fine. I'll make you a 7, and I'll make you a 7. Good. And I was right. You were 7s. You are a 7 as well. Well, now the question is it a 7, 5, 7, or is it 7, 7? Okay, it's a 6. I will just delete you. I will delete you. 6. Woo. Boom. Whew. When did the lake come into play? Okay, it looks like the lake kind of comes into play at around this point. So it's probably going to, like, curve downwards like so. And then it will probably just curve it around here and boom. Which, that shouldn't be too difficult, really. I wish for some kind of change when it comes to certain shows, and them making me very angry with the decisions that they make. But it's fine, because I have the power. And I got the power. Wait. I got the power. Where is the POV? The point of interest. Do I not have those anywhere on here? Well, okay, hold on. There is. Technically, I should go into the High Cliffs real quick. Is that the event manager? This is very. No, that's the map player. I don't know why I'm up there. Let's see. That's just navigation, and then the grid space. Is this where? Yeah, all the POIs are here. You got the fast travel tower, which is basically just fast travel tower. It does nothing. Fast travel tower with the event manager is where all that stuff comes into play. Yeah, and that's the events zone 1 script, so that means I have to make a new script for each one at 2. Duplicate that. Should be good, right? Emphasis on should, but I feel like if we're doing it like that, it should be pretty easy to get the sequence points occurring. What were the sequence points again? The sequence points were camera locations, right? Yeah. It doesn't matter right now, but I'll make a POI. Okay, I thought you were going to let me edit that POI. Huh? Does it matter? I guess for the sake of just... Whoops. No. I think for the sake of just getting it closer. I'll put it above you. Sure, why not? Doesn't really matter. As long as it goes somewhere. Alright, I need to grab my POI. Huh. Where did I put the lever? Not like it matters because, oh, it's gonna matter at some point because there's a lever up here. And then there's a gate over here. And a lever over here, and then a lever, or gate, or lever over here, and yeah, you get the point. You get the point. I realize we're gonna be a little bit slow at this, but that's fine. POI. Alright, where the hell are you at? I'd say we could probably put you at about right here, so. If that's where we're planning on putting you, I'm going to make a 7 and a 5 right here. Wait, no. 3 and a 7 right here. Well, it depends. What are you going to be? No. I'm a fool. This is technically supposed to be less than that. So, what is this? 23. Then make it be a 21. Bring it over here. 21, bring it over here, bring it down and around, and make it 5. Then we're just gonna bring you down. And just curve you down. And just bring you down again. And that's where you're gonna end. Well, hold on. You do need to also curve a little bit. There we go. Alright, you get your ass over here. I gotta adjust you. So, 5. That's a 6. That's a 3. That's a 5. That's a 7. That's a 1. And that is a 6. That's not a 6. You fool. There we go. Alright, now we just get rid of the rest of these little bits here. Put you in. There we go. You're going down, then you're going around, and then that's where a level node resides. I do believe you're going to need this underneath you. Which, is that what you got beneath you? Yeah, you got water and you got land. How much time do I have left? Alright, we passed 30 minutes. We still got a lot of time. Alright, so there's 6 to 7. 68 now. And make that 25. And make that a 1. Back to 25. Okay, well, fuck me. And then call me Gazpacho. Nah. I already forgot the name I used before, but you know what? Gazpacho. The Gazpacho it is. You're gonna be all over the place. So why don't I just, first of all, figure out what the hell you're supposed to be. I guess you're just gonna be this. To which then you could be like 7 and 7. I'm vastly underestimating the sizes that I'm supposed to be using here. No, 11 here. Where is the center? Center here? Okay, good. That's a good question. Where the hell is this going to reside here? Because that's where this is. Does that mean this is going to well, I mean, it could probably just spread out like this. And then get to where it needs to get to. We'll worry about that when the time comes. An episode 80-something. I get I'm going slow, but sometimes you gotta take it slow and steady. Wait a minute. You're not supposed to be there. You've got to take it slow and steady. Though, granted, this is going slower than usual, but I have the exception of just several freaking projects that I'm working on, so I unfortunately do not have a lot of time to work on anything here. I should be able to get more time, but I can't, because I got a lot of projects. Maybe I'll get more time in April and May, because a lot of the series one is done, another's on like a several month hiatus, one's on a 2-month hiatus. Theoretically speaking, we should be able to maybe get some time in to get this taken care of. Theoretically. That's the wrong one. It's this one. I think this one's going to try to stick mostly to this size. But make it 11. Make it 21 for this one at least. So for the most part, I'm hoping I can get a little bit more time to work on at least some of the music in this, and then some of the zones in this. Then later November, I got an even bigger drawing that I got to get done with. I think I've said this before in a previous, and one of my videos, my many freaking videos that are hard to keep track of. But essentially, we got a drawing that's going to consist of 30 women, 15 of a very specific puppet. I'm sure you probably already know which character I'm talking about. And then that character, and then Luna. It's not in the same vein as this drawing that I made. That's 155 characters. But it's still a lot with the small amount of space and time that I've got. One that I have to get an hour of time to be able to work on it. Which, you guessed it, it's not an easy task to do. Especially since I don't have a whole lot of space or anything like that. It's insane. I've given myself way too many projects. I'm not even anywhere near burnt out. No, I'm just overswamped. So I'm hoping that after March ends, because that's where a large amount of series are going to be written up and posted. I'm hoping after that, things starts to die down a little bit. Doesn't mean we're not going to be still inundated with a bunch of stuff. But the one thing I'm looking forward to its series ending is Nova Guardians. Only because of the fact that it takes an entire Sunday to get an episode written up and posted. Okay, I don't have any evens here. The only good thing about Nova Guardians is the fact that I don't have to keep track of how long the episodes are. That's an even. I don't have to keep track of how long the episodes are. Because all of the episodes go by a 4-chapter instance. And the chapters usually go up to, like, say, I don't know, around 13 to 15 kilobytes. And ideally, the goal is to essentially... Of course you're even, I'm not gonna... The goal is to essentially write up an entire chapter. Then once we finish with that chapter, we reread through it, make sure everything is right where it needs to be, grammar-wise and dialogue-wise. I gotta reread through Nova Guardians as well and take notes, because going back into Adventure Zombie and changing everything up, like some minor bits, but most of the story basically just stays the same with the minor bits and some missed lines there. And then making notes and keeping track of what I did before. It helps. It helps a lot. Nova Guardians doesn't have a lot of notes. I mean, I think the only notes that we would need to really keep track of in Nova Guardians is the conversation that the four main characters have, as well as the other 2 main characters. If you count Kiahana as a main character. But for the most part, any who's and wits, it is. Wait, what level is this going to be? I don't know. It is a part of the main path, so. Like, this was definitely different. Ow. Well, ain't that just annoying? Wait, is that how I did that? I'm gonna check. But anyways, yeah, trying to keep track of everything in mind is just becoming more impossible as the series grows bigger and bigger. Then I forget some important tidbits that I had set up along the way. Not ideal. Oh, it is in the grid space. Levels, the bonus levels, and the water space. Right. The bonus levels are kind of separated. So I guess this one's going to be slightly different then. Alright, I didn't really expect it, but you know, that is what it is. What were you supposed to be again? I don't remember. I guess it doesn't really fully matter unless I had something set up. But to an extent it kind of doesn't matter because this separates into its own thing. I mean, if I need to look into it later, I'll do it off camera. However much that means anything in our current state of affairs. But yeah, that's no biggie. Okay, so you're not 4, but I guess you're 4A. And it's 4A, 4B. Eventually it does line up, but then there's the ones that don't technically line up because of the shortcut path, but I guess those aren't technically considered a split path now, are they? Alright, let's see. So, yeah, I am definitely looking forward to Nova Guardian's End. Because, you know, just finishing off another series, it feels great. When I finish off Adventurous Army and then fully, like, get it all finished off and written up the way I feel like I wanted it written, it definitely felt real good. I would encourage people to make their own series if they want. I'm going to remove or close some of these since I'm in the map making part so I can find what I need to find easily. That still doesn't help as much. I need a prefab zone grid space. Nah, that's not zone. It's zone level hubs. There we go. Straight path I need. Perfect. Not perfect. Not right. That's right. I'm going to just delete the T-junction now. There, you got that. Boom. I mean, it's a bridge. It has to go forward, right? Yeah. Yeah, I guess I just moved both views at once. Oh. Huh. That's a good question. You think a bridge should be here then? If a bridge would be here, then that would mean there would be something here. If I have these, I could probably just go to here. Yeah, I got the bridge. I don't need to do anything else. I just gotta grab this bridge, move it over, rotate it. And we're golden. Technically, I could just put... That's not where you're supposed to go. You're supposed to go here. A bridge in the land. Don't know where the hell you're gonna go. There's no point in recreating the bridge if we already got it, am I right? Why in the fuck are you that number? Okay, let's see. So there's a few problems here with this, which isn't that big of an issue. It's not that big of an issue, just gotta go and move it. So I just have to adjust maybe you. then, and then you. You to accommodate this bridge's entire being. Not a problem. I mean, this is where the center is, right? So all I gotta do is just make you and... I guess it doesn't really matter what size you are, so long as you match what you need to match. Did you just... I'll freaking destroy you. Oh, well that's annoying. Not a 9. That's gotta be like a 7. Kind of, not really, but I guess I'm get an 8. Sure, why not? Unless there was an easier way to move those bits, but it doesn't matter. That's the wrong one. 7. Ugh. Okay, I think for this bridge... What the hell? What in the hell? Why did it do that? Whatever. I think for this, I should make this 15. Everything else here seems good, right? There's no Z-planing. Or face-planing. Whatever the hell they call it nowadays. 7. There we go. I get the feeling that we're probably fucking... God, why? How did that happen? What? Okay, I'm not gonna question it. It happened, and we stopped it. That's all that matters. Yeah, you got that path over there. You go on ahead, walk up that bridge, and I believe that's ice while the bottom's water. How many bridges are there? We're obviously going to have a bridge that's thinner because... Yeah, we got 1 and 2 in bridges, but then we got the other 3 areas that don't really have much in the way of bridges. Yep. Oh, wait, right. You need water. What's the closest water you got down here? I think that's got to be 65. Yeah, that's right. I'll get you your water. Don't you worry. 25. You are going to need a land bit, but that's fine. Now let's move you over here. Back to 1. Whoops. Alright, I'm going to give you your land bit. There's your land. Right there. I wonder how laggy this is with everything. I mean, I could probably just open up my task manager and just check. It's probably very laggy. Do it with Photoshop mostly. Huh. Surprisingly not. Because I don't see Photoshop anywhere up here. Oh, that's good, I guess. Oh well, it's fine. I'm gonna grab the land bits from here. Actually, wouldn't it have just been easier to just duplicate the land bits, move the land over here, delete that, and just change this to land regular? It always is, isn't it? Well, that's fine. I'm going to go on ahead and move this where it needs to go. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to have to hide the top here so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. So hide. For the time being, even though it... Oh, shit. It's fine. It's all fine. We could just do... Actually, we could just do this and move this over here. And then go up here. That's long and lengthy, but go up here. Oh my god. Up. Am I going up? No, I'm not going up. You're fucking refusing to go up. What the hell, man? What in the hell? There. Now you got your own little water bit. But I think just for the sake of it not Z-playing as much, I'm going to make it like this. Oh, technically it's really only just one, so boo. Boom. You son bitch, you. It's fine. Couldn't I? Nah, I mean, I probably could have, but it's too late now. It's too late now, it's already done. Alright. Oh yeah, some of this should be pretty easy, right? Just have the water kind of match the length of the, or have the land kind of match the length of the water a little bit. I'd say that part's going to be the most difficult part. Well, shoot, bag. I need you. No, I need you to be 3. I guess technically you could still be 2, just 7 or something. No, don't do that. Wait, I just want to make sure. You can never be too sure with this system and all the well-hidden stuff that I'm not able to see without being able to just zoom right on in. I think that could probably, I mean, most of the bottom underside doesn't matter too much because it's hidden by the stuff. Yeah, the stuff. The stuff of which that it's all hidden in. That stuff of which it's all hidden and not making any sense. But that's fine, I don't have to make sense and you'll have to deal with it. But you have no choice. If you're proving yourself to be loyal, you have no choice but to deal with my loopy antics. Wait a minute, that was a 9. Then that means you're a 7. And you probably are also a 7, and you're probably a 6. It's a good thing I got the even numbers to work with over here. I believe you're a 3 at least, so that means the other one's a 4 and the other one's a 2. Like, I don't know how much the bottom side matters. Wait, I thought I made you a 3. There we go. Son of a bitch over here. Just trying to be a 4, an even. When I don't need you to be an even right now, fool. Alright, that's a 9. Do I have any... Yeah, I do. Okay, good. Great, get over here. Get your ass over to this spot. Now, not you, but you get your ass over here, and I need you to convert from horizontalism to verticalism. Wait. Yeah. Good. Good job. You did exactly what I need you to do. Enjoy your new life as a vertical piece of shit. Yeah, he didn't hear me. Oh, surely he couldn't have heard me. Alright, where the hell am I? How much time do I have left? Not a lot of time, so I'm hoping I can at least get a little bit more done with, like, get the other side finished. If at all possible. Who's to say? I can't say, really. But at this point, I don't really care. So long as I have made some progress, that's all that matters at the moment. I need to get to a point in time where everything is kind of chill. Not a lot of series to have to worry about in lengthy format. Not a lot in the way of job that I gotta worry about. I just need to get to a point where I can enjoy my life. And then continue to create till the end of time. That's what I want to get to, and if I can get there, great. And if I can't, fuck you, life. You never want me to have anything good. You always just keep trying to make me angry with with you constantly and consistently. It's just never-ending plight with you getting in my way all the damn time. It's making me sick and tired. You're a bowl and shit. Yep, sick and tired of life. Being a bowl and shit. I'm gonna get rid of this water, and then I'm gonna move some of this land around. The bridge I don't have to move, I just gotta change around a bit. And for the most part, at least, I could probably just go on ahead and do a 90 degrees. And, there we go. I mean, yeah, because that bridge is definitely higher, so you are a little bit lower. But I guess that's fine. I'm about to go to 1. Alright, where the hell is the 0? The 0th spot. I'm gonna leave you here. I mean, for the most part, the land here is a little bit slanted, so that kind of works. No. No. Sure, actually, that kind of works. I'd imagine this is kind of just a little bit of a hill. Like, not too big, but not, like, too small either. It's the grasslands, so it should kind of mimic traits of that. The grasslands, which is hilly grass, but there's no grass here. Like legitimate grass. Jesus Christ. Where the hell am I? I'm working on this side for some reason or another. Well, we've now invented Jesus grass. But that's not what we want. The hell do we do with Jesus grass? I don't know, smoke it or something. You do you, I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna finish this up, call it there, and see if I can get done with a little bit of my, what you call it. You're not that big, actually. And you also need to be not that big, actualist. Actualist Preem. Well, technically I can just do that. Whoa. But at the very least, you kind of relatively keep this side in check. So, 25. Fill in this entire slot. That's a 6. Wait, if I know that's a 6, then why don't I just go on ahead and grab this, move this over, and just move it down? You are not where you're supposed to be. Why are you that number? Alright, do a quick save. See what else I need to add here. Okay, I can see. 7. Oh, wait a minute. Where's the center? You tell me where the center is, right? Center's about like right here. If it's 3, yeah, so that's where the center is. So I can do this whatever height it needs to be, so long as it's not too close to the center. Yeah, there we go. Little cliffside that's not too big, nor too small. Where the hell? Okay, hold on. I might have accidentally created multiple blocks, but I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I did. Alright, we'll delete you then. I guess this doesn't matter either. This is getting filled with this. Well, now here's a question. Yep. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just make that an 8 and make that a 6. I guess my statement of 3 of those is always going to be an even has now been proven false by this son of a bitch being online. Oh, here I go, making 1 even and 2 odds. Suck a nuck. Suck a nuts. There, if you don't want to say suck a nut, just say suck a nucks. Which I don't know if that's any better, considering that you're sucking knuckles. I'm gonna move this bridge up. Technically, I don't even need to move it up. All I gotta do is just move this forward and make this a 5, and make this not a negative fucking 5.9. Oh, there's my alarm. Let me just finish up the bridge. The bridges. I had no reason to say that, but I'm sticking with it. Whoa. That's not where I want to go. You fool. I probably should try to get some more ice and stuff around, but that's fine. Don't worry about it as much. Don't do that, you fool. That's a 4, right? Yep. That looks like a 6. Yep. Whoops. Nope. No. Stupid son of a bitch. Alright, let's see. Well, this one's pretty easy. 0. No, that's not 0. 25. Move it over. Down. Okay. 1 more. Boom! Look at that. I don't know if we made that much progress. We started here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it's not bad. We made progress. That's good. Alright, I'm good. I'm happy with that. 9 to 10 grid space as an episode. I'd be happy if I can get the time to actually work on these more effectively. But wait. I do believe you need to not be that. And then you need to be 5. Oops, wrong size. 5. There. Alright, good, great, fantastic. We got another bridge over here. A bridge where a level resides. Which is good. Now that's... how many levels? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 levels out of... what was it? 29? It's been a while, I don't remember. That's why I put everything in notes, because I am definitely going to forget how to do most of this stuff. It's an inevitability, of course. But yes, I think that's pretty much all the time I had. Wow, we just grabbed pretty much almost every grid space I didn't want to grab. Gribble. Where are we at right now in terms of this bit? Nothing out here really matters because you shouldn't be able to see anything past that point, so we don't need to really turn over there. Basically just the high cliffs, hidden jungles, and mountain crossroads that have stuff there. That one's going to be interesting because I think that one needs to be built to look like a little bit of a forest ruin area. Of course, I got to do the terrain first, and all the rest of the decorations and whatnot. So right now, we are on this strip. With 2 to get to the lever that we're going to be placing soon. Another level. And then another level. Another level like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10 around here. I mean, this one's just water, so it shouldn't be anything too massive. Just a lake, just areas here, and then lake continuation a little bit here. So that shouldn't be too hard. I'm gonna close that, bring this up, And we are going to just save in case I didn't save and call it there. So that's all the time I have for today's episode of Game Crafters, folks. I don't even recall what I talked about, so this episode's name's going to be something. I don't know what. But if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like, subscribe for more. Check out that playlist. And of course, this episode of Game Crafters right over here, and the most recent episode of Minecraft ROTC Edition right over here, where Fred and Barney go on an adventure and Barney gets pursued by a doppelganger. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode. Later.